With the Blood Knight coming in just 2 days, we just received patch notes from Blizzard regarding Diablo Immortal, the Blood Knight, all the changes coming to the game. This one is in depth. In this video, I'm going to be going through all the patch notes, letting everyone know exactly what we can expect from the game over the next few days. Now, I want to remind everyone that on the 13th and the 14th, I believe, yes, on the 13th and the 14th, between 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be live streaming Diablo Immortal right here on the channel. Make sure that you're there. I'll be switching to the Blood Knight and playing through for 4 hours each day on stream. I look forward to seeing all of you there. But now let's dive into these patch notes. All right, we know this is all coming on July 13th. I will be skimming through things that are not worth reading in full, but we'll be diving into some of the things of more importance. This is everything that we're talking about today, starting with the Crimson Plane limited time event. Now, we know, because I discussed it in a previous video, that the planes have been switched to the Crimson Plane, and now this event's going to be back inside of the game, and it's going to allow us to test out the Blood Knight. If you don't want a class change, if you don't want to start a whole brand new class, you can play the Crimson Plane. What this is going to do is going to allow you to test out the character class before you make any big decisions. Now, as you know, it's a 15 floor gauntlet inside of the game that allows you to get a random skill build and then build up your gear as you go and unlock different rooms and open up different chests. There's also rewards that come along with this as well, which is really nice. We're going to get to that right here. Every 5 floors a player completes, you'll earn a bonus reward for your current class. This reward resets weekly for your current class. So if you're playing as a barbarian, like I am right now, I would get rewards for barbarians, not for the Blood Knight, because that's not actually my class. So if you want these rewards for the Blood Knight, you need to convert to the Blood Knight before doing the Crimson Plane. As you can see, we get chaotic chests and then a random legendary item if you complete floor 15. Completing a new task each day for up to 7 days will score you a progress toward milestone rewards like aspirant keys, Telluric Pearl, love those. Just 40 of them. We need 40 to craft a legendary gem. A 2 out of 5 star, and it takes so long to get them. 1 legendary crest, which is nice, and complete 7 tasks, Heraldric Legacy Sanguine Cosmetic. And here is the cosmetic. Here's what it looks like. It looks pretty cool. I find that I'm overly critical of cosmetics when I see them like in images, and then when I see them inside of the game, I actually like them. So we don't want to get too critical, but it looks cool. I like the headpiece right here being worn. All right, we have a new elite quest, Vowed in Blood. This one here, the heart may lie in Shisar, but fevered missionaries have approached in Westmarch. Ally with a veteran Blood Knight to investigate the missionaries, plot and confront sinister discoveries as you learn about the Blood Knights and the tortured curse they bear. You must have unlocked Hell difficulty 1 to embark on the Vowed in Blood quest. Now, notice they said the Blood Knights. So it's the Blood Knight is not just one character class. It seems that there are a whole bunch of these guys, which is kind of cool. Dead Pilgrimage. We've been kind of working towards this over the past month, right? Unlocking stained glass, doing things so that we can get there. Well, it's time that we get to the final one. Many of you have been purifying objects, but starting on July 17th, so not the 13th when we get the Blood Knight, the final challenge of this event unlocks. Complete the Crimson Plane. Should you be victorious, multiple rewards fit for a shadowy vampire hunter will be added to your collection. So the July 17th is when the Crimson Plane will start as well, I believe. Let's actually take a look. I didn't go over when it starts, and I don't see it anywhere in here. Am I blind? Am I not seeing this? All right, I'm assuming it starts on the 17th, because I don't see anything in there about it, but in here with the Dead Pilgrimage event, it says on July 17th. So we'll go with that. Should you be victorious, you get these rewards: a random 1-star legendary gem, random 2-star legendary gem, Spiteful Blood 5-star legendary gem. That one is different. That one is a Spiteful Blood 5-star legendary gem. We haven't heard of this. We've heard of the Guardian of the Night Shadow legendary gem, but never the Spiteful Blood. We got a Blood Rebirth Portal cosmetic, Blood Rebirth Weapon cosmetic for all classes, and a Blood Rebirth Armor cosmetic for all classes too. Yes, please. Thank you very much. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, why are there only 5 classes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's not 7. All right, well, we're looking at some stuff right here. Be sure to purify all objects in the Dead Pilgrimage event before they're reclaimed by Hell's armies on August 2nd for the server time. All right, so this is what some of those sets are going to look like. That looks pretty cool if you ask me. I actually like the look of that from here. Now we have a Children of Inarius cosmetic set. We've kind of discussed this before. This is one that's going to be worth or costing you 1,000 orbs. As I mentioned, I don't like judging things too prematurely, but I'm not in love with this one. I won't be spending 1,000 orbs on that. We have some returning events. Fire Before Darkness event is going to be coming from July 15th through July 23rd. From this, we can get a legendary item, 3 rare crests, a Telluric Pearl, and a legendary crest. I will be putting out a video soon, once all of this Blood Knight stuff passes by, on how many legendary crests you can actually get for free in a month. I've been doing the research with Why Try, and I'll tell you what, there's a lot that you can get for free. We're going to get into that video in the future, so make sure you stay tuned for that. We have all clans on deck that's coming back from July 22nd through July 30th. And now, feature updates. We don't care about the returning events. Like, it's cool to know what's coming, but these are these are some cool things here, all right? Some changes definitely coming to the game. Class change. One of the ways you can pick up a polearm and impale foes as the Blood Knight is by using the class change. To celebrate the release of the 7th class from July 13th through August 2nd, the cooldown to change from one class to another will be reduced from 7 days to 24 hours. This means you can change classes every day. Love this. Not that I want to jump between classes, but if I want to claim the Battle Pass rewards on my Barbarian, like the skin I should say, I'm going to want to be able to switch back to my Barb to get that, not be stuck inside of a Blood Knight if I don't want to have it on that class. Very cool here. You'll have the ability to revert to your previous class after each change with no cooldown as well, so you can do that instantly. Love that. We've made additional permanent tweaks to the class change feature. All right, so big time changes to class change here that are forever changes. The primary attribute, strength or intelligence of equipment, normal, magic, rare, and set items will now convert towards the primary attribute of your new class. I spoke of this a little bit in the Blood Knight video. The whole strength versus intelligence type of class. Remember, there's gonna be 5 strength, 2 intelligence. It never meshed well when you were changing classes. It was a problem if you were intelligence because you just weren't getting the benefits that you should have and things just didn't match up well. That's being fixed, and it's gonna be a much smoother transition if you class change from, say, a Barbarian to a Wizard. All right, for each legendary item equipped, you'll receive legendary items with the exact same attributes. The primary attributes of the items will be adjusted for the class you're changing to. All previously equipped legendary items from your prior class will be moved to your inventory. As a result, you'll receive legendary items the first time you change into a brand new class. That's cool. Remember, they kind of got rid of the reservist armor and now you're getting other stuff. Any demonic remains will be converted to the class you've changed to and retain their stats. Beginning the second you class change, a set of transfer legendary items will be granted to you. These items cannot be salvaged for materials or extracted for their legendary essences. That makes sense. Or else we would just class change every day for 7 days and just get free gear. Any empty slots upon transferring will be filled with transfer legendary items. Paragon point allocations will no longer reset each time you class change. That's good, actually. Because when you get 800 Paragon points to change and you want a class change, you have to redo them every time when sometimes you don't want to. But we do have the ability to refresh anytime we want, so that's a really good change as well, keeping us from having to do unnecessary work. Legendary items in Transmog. All right, after reaching Mastery Level 1, players will unlock the new Transmog feature, allowing them to change the appearance of their gear with that of specific legendary items. This is really cool. All right, now if you grab an essence, your gear looks a certain way, but that's going to be changing. Now when a player extracts essences from marked legendary items at the essence transfer vendor, the appearance of the item will be added to the transmog collection. This is a location where players can view each transmog they've unlocked. Transmog can be applied to any items in their corresponding slot. The equipment slot will display the chosen transmog appearance until it's removed via the transmog collection. Note that players cannot wear both cosmetic and transmogs for the same slot. You can, for example, wear weapon cosmetic with transmogs for your armor slots though. The content update enables 126 existing legendary items to be transmoggable. Essentially, this is more customization for us with our class. Let's say you love said weapon, but you hate how it looks. Well, now you can change it to look any way that you want it to look, and you can still get the effects of that same weapon. Absolutely love it. Cool. Battleground. A wall has been added for defenders in phase 2 of Battleground to amend an issue where attackers would get boxed in and killed immediately after the spawn location. All right, we talked about spawn trapping and things like that, so this is a nice little addition to the map. Charms. A destroy button has been added for charms ranks 2 through 5. Destroy button. Why would you want to destroy them though? I would want to sell them. Not destroy them. Sell them. Don't destroy them. Unless if you get all your resources back for them. If you get food to upgrade other charms, that could be a thing. Accursed towers. My love. Players no longer need to sign up to contest each individual tower. Clan leaders can now select which of their clan members will contest the particular tower. In a PvP match, if a PvP match begins without enough players from your clan, you can jump into a match and fill an available slot. Players can only join one PvP match per day using this method. Players can now see if members of their clan have joined a PvE or PvP match in the enrollment menu. All right, I like that they're just continuously growing and adding to that. Now we have some cosmetics, the Blood Knight. People have been asking, are we gonna get cosmetics from previous sets for the Blood Knight, or is nothing gonna really convert over? Well, going forward, any cosmetic that releases will include a version for the Blood Knight, and some of the ones prior. So we have the Anointed Immortal, Armor and Weapon, the Blood Rebirth, Bronze Wardens, Children of Anarius, Exilated Immortal, Hatred's Heritage, Inferno Within Weapon, and Scions of the Storm Agent. So that's really cool that you're going to be able to get at least some things, not all of them. That would be, I mean, there's 15, 20, 25 skins they'd have to recreate for a new class. It seems like a lot of work. And I guess they could over time, right? They could and sell them and make more money if they wanted to. Beta credit to Eternal Orb conversion. Any beta credit that players receive for making purchase during Diablo Immortal's closed beta will automatically convert to Eternal Orbs after the maintenance period. Oh, that's good. I think I have $5 still sitting around, or maybe $20 somewhere sitting from when I bought stuff in beta, and now I'm going to get them in orbs. It'll come via my in-game mail. That's awesome. Then we've got some bug fixes as well. This is really good. I like a lot of the changes that are coming. Obviously, the big hype here is all about the Blood Knight, and I'm going to remind you that I will be live streaming Blood Knight, my experience with it, going through every single element of the game with the Blood Knight on Thursday and on Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern time. If you're not subscribed to the channel and you want to hang out during the live streams, because it's essentially a community event, we all are just hanging out and enjoying the new class together, because you'll probably class change as well. Come through and make sure you subscribe so that the notification is on so you don't miss it. 4-hour events, pretty long live streams, much longer than I will typically do. So that's what we have to look forward to. I think one of the things that we need to dive deeper into here is one of these new gems. Where was that? Right here. Spiteful Blood 5-star legendary gem. I guess we'll figure out what that one is. I know that there was a new 1, 2, and 5, but I didn't think it was called Spiteful Blood unless if they changed the name for it. So we'll have to see. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, got the information that you wanted regarding the patch notes and what changes are coming. More to come. I actually have another video that's probably going to drop tomorrow morning, really breaking down all of the gear, all of the skills, every single piece of equipment for the Blood Knight. Don't miss that one. I'll see you guys there.